Good, let's go. So shoulders back, loosen your arms, core engaged, knees up. And let's start that warm up. Good. That's it, right, up into the back kick. That's it, and then 10 star jumps, keeping heels down, toes pointed out. Good. 2, 1, and then squats. Hips back. Keeping your spine nice and straight. Nice and slow, just warming up. Getting some movement in our hips. That's it. In 3, 2, 1, take it into lunges. Dropping that back leg down, pushing your hips forward. Making sure your front knee doesn't go over toes. So we're just warming up the hip area. Pushing through. One more each side. Good. And back up. That's it. Knees a little bit higher, 2 more seconds. And then back kicks. Good. 10 third jumps. And then squats. So we can go low into those squats now. Couple more for me. And then take it into your lunges. Arms up, nice big stretch. Lifting 3 hips into your upper body. That's it. One more on each side. And then let's take in side to side lunges. Do it on the inside of the thigh. Good. Breathe in. Shake your legs out. We'll do a little bit of rotation through our joints. So 5 circles through your ankles one way. And then 5 circles back the other way. And then onto the other side. And back the other way. Good. And 3 hips. Mobilization of the spine. Still keep your core nice and braced as you rotate round. 5 one way. 5 back the other. And then big arm circles. Back, lifting up again so we get that reach through our upper body. And then back the other way. Good. And then when you're done, just shake out. Right, I'm going to show you the first 2 moves. So cardio move, the first move. We're mixing up legs and abs for the second move, okay? So starting in a little squat, we're going to do our step, jump, step, jump. You can obviously take out the jump, still come up onto your toes to work your calf. If you're doing the jump, we're aiming for as high as we can. Second move, we're into static lunges. So getting that fight point on your thigh and then pulsing, okay? If you're not doing anything through knees today, take it down into bicycle curls as an ab move, okay? So there are 2 moves, we do it 3 times through, and then we're going to do 15 push-ups at the end of the set. 40 seconds on each move. Then when you're ready, engage your core, drop into a little squat, and when you're ready, oh, that's not my timer works, let's go. So we step, jump. So nice and lungy step. And you want the power as you come up. Trying to get as high as we can. You're good. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Right leg back. Nice straight line from the tip of your knee all the way up your spine. Up and down. No movement. Keep it nice and static. Hips forward. 30 seconds each side of this one. It's going to build throughout the set. Good in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Shoulders back. Always try and take that slight little pinch back. We spend a lot of our times curl forward. Just remind our body to pinch back. That's it. Keep going. 5 more seconds and we're straight back in. No rest. Step and jump. 3, 2, 1. That's it. So in we go. Lower now on the step. Higher on the jump. Got this, keep going. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back we go in. Remember, you've got an option to do bicycle curls or high knees if you want to keep your heart rate up. If you feel this through knees. Okay? Never work through knee pain. That's it. Regulate your breathing. Get lower and lower into this side. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Change. Right. Let's go. Keep that core nice and tight so we work our abs as we do the pulse too. Okay. Last round. Still no rest. 3, 2, 1. Step, jump. That's it. Keep going, guys. Get faster. 15 more seconds. High as you can jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shoulders back. Drop that knee down. And let's get that Brighton point in the thigh. The legs should be slightly wobbly as we do this now. Get your technique and keep moving. Even if the move comes a little bit shallower, just keep moving. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, swap. Good. So we're going to do 30 seconds on this leg, and we're going to come down into our 15 push-ups. And that's going to be our coast round move today. That's it. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So onto the floor, guys, hands wide, and then we come down and up, knees or toes, keep the spine straight, engage your core, and just go as low as you can in the move. Good, and when you're done, back into child pose stretch. Stay there for a bit. And then when you're ready, come up to standing. Good. And I'll show you the next move. Super, okay, so next move, we're down the ground. 2 options. Hang on, let me just make sure you can see me properly. Okay. 2 options. So you're in beast. So all fours. Tuck your toes under. Knees stay about 2 inches off the ground. You jump side, middle, side. Always keeping that low to the ground. Second option, jump out and up. Okay. So your feet come out and you fire up. Second move, we're on our backs, hands on your hips, feet slightly apart, dropping your legs down and back, but not letting your hips rotate. Okay? Higher option, as your knees come in, you crunch, your knees never come past the right angle. If you feel anything through backs, stick with heel lifts off the floor. Okay? So 3 rounds, 40 seconds in each move for this one, and then we'll finish on 15 push-ups at the end. Now, when you're ready, into your beast position. When you're ready, set, go. So, side, middle, side, middle. Again, this should feel thighs and hips. If you feel too much through knees, do mountain climbers. Okay? So, as you jump down, you don't want to feel it in your knees. You want to feel it in your thighs, possibly your calves. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. On your back, set yourself up. We're just dropping and up. It's a small move. You're not trying to get your feet to the floor. You're just dropping them as far as your hips don't rotate. But like I said, anything too back, change it to this move. You still get all good working those lower abs. High move. The arm round, tucking behind your thighs, extending your arms back. Good. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, guys. On your front, back into beast position. Set yourselves up. Keep that core engaged, like someone's going to punch you in the stomach the whole time. And let's go. Oh, you go. Technological problems. Right. Keeping those jumps through. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your back. Pick which exercise you're doing. And let's go. I don't know this one for this round. But that's the option you're taking. Nice and slow. So it's all about just seeing how much movement you can do using just your core, not letting any other muscles kick in. That's it. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, guys. One more round. And then we're gonna go into our push-up. So when you're ready, take yourself up in your beast position. 1, 2, let's go. So remember, you've got an option of bunny hop. Now that's the higher option if you want to do that. Stick with those beasts. Jumping through. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Onto your back. So I'll do the option of the arms this round as you come up, you crunch, and you rotate your arms around. So you're kind of drawing like a circle with your arms. And it should just all be that crunch with those lower abs. Super. Keep going, guys. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right, onto your front. 15 push-ups for me. And you can grab a drink and have a little stretch before we go into the next move. The hands wide, on toes. Try and start on toes if you can. Go back nice and straight. And go as low as you can. Trust your arms. You can do it. You can get down there. Okay. Feel on your toes, but in a lower level is better. Good. And then put your toes together, knees wide. Good, guys. Right. Up to standing. Next 2 moves. We are doing, so it's a step, step, hop. So agility moves in the middle, strength move in that hop. So you're trying to sink nice and low when you hop. Again, checking your knee doesn't come over your toes. Option, if you're not hopping, star jump, okay? Second move, I'll show you Simon for this. We come into a little squat. So you lunge, squat, but don't come all the way up, lunge, squat. So we're keeping the tension in our legs and we're working through. Option is to stay in the squat pulse if you don't want to go into a lunge. So 3 rounds as per the others, ending on push-up. So when you're ready, guys, okay? Step, step, hop. Let's go. Core engage. That's it. So you're trying to sink the hips down, but nice and quick on the middle bit. Ten more seconds. Are you good? the squat, you lunge. Pulse, lunge. So we're not coming out of that squat, so our tension builds through our thighs. Keep going, guys. 5 more seconds and we're straight in. In 3, 2, 1, good. Step, step, hop. Keep going. 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Into that squat. So down you hold. Lunge back, squat. Lunge back, squat. Good. So try and keep that squat even in the middle. So you've got to use your core to steady you in that middle squat. 10 more seconds. 5, 4. Are you ready for another round? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fifteen seconds. Quick if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, let's go. Squat. Lunge. Stay down that squat. That's it, guys. Keep going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs off. 15 push-ups. Are you ready? Set. Arms up into that push-up position. Don't let your neck drop. So keep the spine and neck short, nice and straight. 15. And then you're back. Back into your child pose stretch. That's it. And breathe, grab some water. And we've got one more round. And then we'll do a quick bit of abs. And then we do our 20-minute stretch, deep stretching. And this is it, last cardio round. They're doing in full plank position, 2 options. Plank jacks, or you can tuck out. So, if you're tucking, backs must stay like this. I don't need to have to come up to do your tuck, okay? So even if you just do a little bit, build up, to bring your knees in, that's fine, but try not to lift your spine up as you do it. Second move, we're in to bicycle curls. Nice good shoulder to knee movement. Get the proper crunch through. 3 rounds, 15 push-ups. Okay? So, when you're ready, into plank position, 40 seconds, either plank jacks or with a top. Let's go. So, guys, remember, shoulders over wrist. All that weight to your hands. Your feet should feel quite light when they're landing. Your feet should also not jump that much wider than your hands. So we're not looking for a massive wide jump on this. It's quick. The cardio quick move. Work your core. And like I said, if you want to add in the tuck, that's great. Make sure you don't put it through your back. And get your back nice and straight. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Onto your back. Brace your core. Curl up. Toes to ceiling. Should be embedded on your brain now. Toes to ceiling. Dig through those heels. Twist to the upper body. If you want to come down a level, take out the twist. The legs are the most important part of this move. That is where you work your lower abs. If you drop anything, drop the upper body. Okay? Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over onto all fours. Back into your plank position. And when you're ready, let's go. Good. Keep going, guys. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your back, into those bicycle curls. And when you're ready, let's go. That's it. Nice and slow with the kicks. You don't want these too fast. Keep going, 10 more seconds. Keep your core braced so you get tired. Don't let your abs start to relax. In 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Are we ready? So let's go. Cardio round. Plank jacks. With tuck as your option. Keep going, guys. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last round. Bicycle curls, and we come into that plank, or into those push-ups. I can remember my plan. Let's go. 40 seconds. That's 10 to go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your front. 15 push-ups for me. So, when you're ready, straight in as soon as you're ready. and then come back into that child pose stretch. Nice deep breaths here. You guys grab a quick drink of water, and then we're gonna do some abs before we move into our deep stretching. Good. So we're going to start on our backs. We're going to roll up, keep your abs nice and braced, palms facing up to the ceiling. You bring one hand down the opposite ankle. So legs stay still, hips stay still, the movement's all through your obliques. Okay, 30 seconds of doing that, and then we're going to come up into full plank position, and we're going to do Spider-Man. 30 seconds of that, 3 times through. That's your ab set for today. Okay? So, lie on your back for me. Engage that core. Set the timer up. Right, so brace your core as if somebody was going to punch you. Then roll up and we move side, side. So try and push up through your chest so you don't strain your neck. If you still feel it through your neck, every couple, come down, reset, come back up again. Okay? Take a bit, getting used to just getting that push through the chest. Really good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your front. So you can stay in full plank if you prefer. Otherwise, you can add your knees. The knees come round parallel to elbows. Just as far as you can get them round. Higher option, take your hands slightly wider and add in a push-up. Okay. 3 options for that move. 3, 2, and 1. Onto your backs. Engage that core. Roll up. And let's go. Side to side. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Back into your Spider-Man or full plank is absolutely fine. The main thing we're trying to work is our core. So if you find by adding the legs on the Spider-Man, it distracts from working your core, take a full plank. Okay? Good. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Last round. Last little push on our core. When you're ready, set, let's go. So roll up, side, side. Keep those hands facing up to the ceiling. Push down towards your ankle. Doesn't matter if you don't get there, it's just the movement. And making sure those core doesn't dome. Some more technical stuff. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up you come. Back up. Last round, guys. Last round of Spider-Mans. You tie, make sure those shoulders stay over your wrist. Hit the level that works for you. Good. Good. Right. Right. Let's keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes together, knees wide. Back into that child pose stretch. And then just to finish it off, you're going to do your 15 push-ups, and I promise we're stretching. Okay, I forgot to mention that one earlier. So, back up, hands nice and wide for me. Last 15 push-ups of the day. And shake those arms up. Grab your water, guys. We're going to stay down on the floor. We're going to do our stretching. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's start on all fours. Nice flat back for me. Keep that core brace. Shoulders over wrists. And you're going to take a big deep breath in through the nose. On your exhale, drop your head down, lift your spine, and just open up your ribs, the back of your ribs. Open up your spine. Big deep breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, drop and reverse the move. Okay, do 2 more of those with me. Trying to work with your breath. Moving on the exhale. All right, one more. Good, and down. And keep that back nice and neutral for me. Core engaged, and then just gently hips stay facing forward, walk round, and get that stretch down the outside. So if you're walking to the right, the stretch is down the left hand side. And then you take it back to the middle and round the other side. Good. Back. Hands back to the middle for me. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. So you're on your toes. Your shoulders are diagonal to your wrist. Lift your hips up nice and high. So you feel that stretch through your lower back. Drop your head between your elbows. When you're in that setup, start to drop your heels down to get that stretch through your hip flexor and into your calves. Good. Keep holding and stay for 20 more seconds. So keep lifting your hips up. Taking deep breaths in through your nose. Taking through your mouth. And hold for 10. Good. And then just release your knees. Come down to all fours. Come back up. Just rotate through your shoulders. Nice little movement through the shoulders. Back. And then we're going to come into our pigeon pose. So up into full plank for me. Take one leg forward. And then sitting with your weight evenly through your hips. So we're not leaning to one side. You're trying to come down. Pushing that weight. So the stretch is here around your glutes. And as you come down as far as you can into the move, it's through your lower back too. Obviously, if that feels too much through knees, feel that pressure through, you can do this on your back instead and bring it up and push your knee out. Like so. If that's a different option, if this feels quite uncomfortable. If it feels great, we're going to stay in it for another 40 seconds, okay? Again, using your breath to breathe in through your nose, and as you exhale through your mouth, just gently drop millimeters at a time. Just keeping holding. 15 more seconds. So try and be at the lowest point now that you can get to. And just hold it there in that stretch. And then just very slowly start to come up. Take the weight through your hands. Tuck your back toe under and swap through for me. If you're on your back, doing the option move, then just swap over leg. And that's it. And then ease back in and hold that stretch. Okay, guys, keep holding. Right, 15 more seconds in this stretch. Get to your lowest point. And then slowly start to come up. Weight through your hands, push up, tuck back, and then come back up with your hands in. And come back up into upside down V. Lifting your hips up a bit higher this time if you can. Nice lengthening through the back. And then dropping the heels down. Good. Drop down to all fours for me. Heels together. Try and keep your feet wide this time. And come back so you sink a little bit lower through your hips into that child pose stretch. Good. Come up onto all fours. Full plank position. You're going to take one foot out. So your right foot, take it out. So it's outside of your hand. Hips, we're gently dropping down. Okay. Good. So stay nice and even. Hip back, we're just getting that stretch to our back leg, up through our hip flexor, and through here to our kind of around our pelvis. Right, keeping that left hand down. Your right hand now is going to twist your upper body up. Extend. So we're opening up our ribs. We're not twisting through our hips. And then once your arm is up, we lengthen. You lift your arm up to the ceiling, keeping the stretch in your hips, keeping the stretch in your upper body. And we're going to hold for 10, 4, 2, 1, and then come back down and stay in this stretch. Gently drop your back knee down as far as feels comfortable. So you want to feel the stretch in your hip flexor, but you don't want to feel like you're overstretching it. Here we're going to hold 3, 2, and 1, and then push up. Take your foot back and then swap over on the other side. So keeping those shoulders still over your wrists, back leg straight, easing the hips down but not dropping the knee. And then slowly start to take that arm round, twist it up, and once it's in line with your shoulder, lift it up to the ceiling. So really good lifted stretch through our shoulder, through our leg. Good, just hold for 5, And then bring that hand down. Drop your back leg down as far as feels comfortable. And just push that stretch to the hip flexor a little bit further. Good. Good. And lift your back leg up. Take your front leg back. Once again, feet wide, knees wide, and ease back. Good. Okay, guys, come back up to all fours for me. Gently do this back stretch again where we walk round, keeping our hips forward. And then back, round, through to the other side. Good. Let's turn onto our sides now. Come lying down to your sides. Bottom leg bent, head on hands. And then take your right foot, whichever foot's up, back into your glutes. And get that nice stretch through your thigh. Once you can feel it in your thigh, you can gently push your hips forward, bring it back up into your hip flexor. Good. And release. And then push up onto this hand. Stay in your bottom knee. Lift your right hand up and extend away over above the opposite wall. So you should feel it all the way down here. That's why we're looking for that stretch. Lift away a little bit more. Lift your hips up a bit more if you can. And hold for 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Down. Top thirds for me. So we come up over onto our other side first. Running that back. Yeah. Push your hips gently forwards. And then release. Keep your bottom leg bent. And then push up and over. That straight through your side. Push your arm away. And lift your hips up. That's it. Push your hand away. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. And then down you come onto your back. Pull your knees, both knees in. That's it. Both knees in. And then we're just going to drop our feet down and gently push up into a glute bridge. Don't overextend, so you're not trying to get your hips up as far as you can. Just again, think of straight lines. And then just gently roll your spine down, one vertebra at a time. When your bottom hits the floor, let's just do that one more time. If you want to extend your hands over your head, you can take them there. And then we gently come down. Right leg up as far as you, up to whatever point you can get it straight. So that's down here, not a problem, okay? But it must be straight. Toes pointed towards you, grab behind your thigh and just gently pull that leg in, or you can grab behind your calf, pull the leg in straight. So the stretch is all the way up your hamstring and into your calf. No. And hold it there. Easing it in. And then get just that furthest point you can get it to, hold 10. And release. And up the other side. Put it in. Ease in a little bit more. And release. Bring both knees up at the right angle, toes pointed up to the ceiling, and just gently, keeping your core brace, drop them over to the side, and then take your arms over the other way. So the stretch is lower back. If you want to feel it a little bit more, you can pull one of your knees up. And just breathe. Deep breath in into the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more for me. And on the last exhale, bring your arms back, engage your core, and then gently, I'll move a little bit, I'm going to hit my wardrobe. Gently drop them over onto the other side. Keeping those hips back, take your arms up and over, and then give me 3 deep breaths. And on the third one, bring your knees up and in, and give yourself a little hug. That's it, guys. Right over to your side. Let's come up to seated, into cross-legged position for me. Lift your spine. I've got a piece of string pulling your head up. Your spine nice and straight. Left hand comes down next to your left glute. Right arm up. Just get the length, and then lean over to the side, and then gently lean your whole body forward over your knee. Keep both glutes on the floor, and then you should feel that stretch of your lower back. Feel amazing. And then swap around onto the other side. All right, let's do that one more each side. A little bit more into your, so always do the side bit first, and then take that stretch around over your knee. And then back over and around the other side. Good, and then back, and then I just want you to come up onto your toes, heels together, knees wide. Just sink, so try to sink your hips down. You can get your heels to the floor, amazing. I can't. And then push, gently push your knees out. So again, inside of thighs, you should feel this stretch. So you're trying to push your knees out, but you're also trying to sink those heels down. And gently, a little bit further out. Hold 3, 2, 1. Release your knees, bend, come up to standing, And we're just going to finish on this stretch. Hold on to something if you want to. We're going to do one more through your glutes. Drop your heels down. No, your heels down, your hips. Drop your hips down. And back. And then up. And then over to the other side. Keep holding, and release. Shake off. Bring a bit of rotation to the spine. You can either come this way or just twist round gently that way. Whichever feels better for you. And then shake off and you're done.